Any God who will lead me through my husband, I don't follow. Yeah. There are parts of the Bible I disagree with to the core. I do not see my husband as leader. He's a man who poops and pees, if he exists even. There is no leader in a marriage. Once there is a leader in something, there is no equality. And there is no, and mind you, they would twist doctrines. They would twist it, they would twist it, turn it, twist it, so that you don't feel unequal to a man, but you are. Once there is a leader, there is no longer equality. And
I don't know the obsession with some ladies and equality. There's never equality in anything. There's never equality in anything. Be it in a relationship, be it in work, be it in life. If you're expecting equality, then there will be no order. Even amongst men, there's always a leader. There's always somebody as the head leading the group. Because if everybody is doing their thing the way they want to do it, there will never be progress. So many people coming up with different ideas spoils the overall structure of things. And you saying that you don't believe men in a relationship, men in a marriage should be the leader. I don't know what you mean by that. The idea of equality in marriage, the idea of equality in a relationship is counterproductive, because I don't see you making any significant progress if you work with the idea of equality in mind. But let's continue. Let's see what she has to say.
You see that aspect of Christian marriage, I reject it. In fact, I reject the hierarchy in a Christian marriage. There is no hierarchy because there's no man above me. Well, except God. That my husband is my equal. We stand beside each other as equals in every sense, even in a spiritual sense. He will never have authority over me. Listen, I don't expect my husband to lead me, because I myself am a complete, competent human being. I have a calling, I have thoughts, I have processes. He can lead his life, but he's not leading anybody. He's not leading me. He can influence our children, because even me, we will both as parents influence our children to be good people. But that is as far as his influence goes. Once it comes to me, there is no influence here. I stand as an independent being, and my autonomy will not be stolen from me.
That's not how life works. That's not how life works. Men and women play different roles in the society. And you saying that you are not going to listen to any man, you're not going to listen to your husband, you're not going to follow that structure. There's a reason why this is the way most civilizations are being run. Wherever a civilization has thrived, there's always a man leading the home in that civilization. It's just like that everywhere. There is a reason why things are like that. It is not like that because of there are no civilization that women tried leading. Definitely there should be some civilization that women tried leading, but they failed. The reason why we don't know about it is because they don't exist.
In the form of submission. And if God thinks I'm so incompetent and so freaking stupid that I need a man at my grown age, I'm 22 now. Maybe let's say I get married at 36. And a 36-year-old woman needs a leader. Yeah, that's not my God. I refuse to follow that part of the Bible. That ain't got nothing to do with me. And I'm being so honest about it. I will never be submitted unto a man. It won't work.
Let's blame it on her being young. She said she's 22 and she's thinking of getting married at the age of 36. Why would you be thinking about getting married at the age of 36? I don't know the stories that have built her life to this point, but come on. Let's be realistic here. Even as a man, you don't want to get married at the age of 36. Then you being a woman saying that you want to get married at the age. Come on, let's be realistic. Let's be realistic at least.
And they often use the argument of, the man is required to love you, which is even much more harder than submission. So the man is required to be a good person. It is a man being a good person that the church has pedestalized like that. I refuse it. I refuse to pedestalize a man's kindness. I expect men to be kind, even though they are not. I expect men to be loving, even though they are not. I will continue to expect it, because once I don't expect it, it will rule over me, and I will never let a man being a good person rule over me. You understand? That's the difference between me and you. My autonomy is my key, and I'm never going to lose it because of a man. Because I love a man, I should not lose my autonomy. For what? For whom? For why? I'm a grown woman. Why? I'm not saying that if you have a great partner, it doesn't help. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying I don't need to submit to a man because he's kind. I don't need to submit to a man because he's good. I'm not submitting to a man because of good behavior. And I will not be led by God through my husband. Yeah, that I'm gonna miss out on that. Sorry. For all of you Christian women who pedestalize it, yeah, this is you eat that shit up. Not me. Not me.
It's crazy watching people make certain kinds of content here. I'm not big on Christianity, I'm not big on any religion, but I feel like there's a structure that works. There's a reason why it works, and for it to have worked from the beginning of time till this present day, we should respect the wisdom in that structure. That's all I would say about this. Let's move on to the next one.
You cannot date only one person. Let the best provider win. You cannot date only one person. Your feminine energy is not for one man. You cannot date only one person. As a young lady, you can't date only one person. Let the best provider win. Let the best provider win. Men must compete for your presence. They must work to have your presence. They must work to have your presence. You are giving your presence for free. You are giving your presence for cheap article.
What does she mean by presence? Is she trying to say men must compete to sleep with you? If that's what she's trying to say, she can just say it openly that you can sell yourself to different men. What do you mean by men must compete for you? Maybe I'm getting it twisted. The way ladies see things is quite different from the way men see things. That's one thing we should all know. The only reason why a man would know that you are sleeping with other people and still decide to sleep with you is because of he does not want to take you serious. He just wants to enjoy your presence, as she said. And that's okay. If he's paying for the service, he's paying for the service. It is what it is. But let's know what it is. You can't expect him to take you serious when you are with different people. You are sharing your presence, as she called it, with different people, and you are expecting different men to compete for your presence. That does not make any sense to me.
They don't even take you guys on dates anymore. Every day, come to my house, come to my house. You are flying keke there. You are booking boats, book Uber. These men are not even paying for your Ubers. It is a disgrace. Let the best provider win.
You should always be able to select the right person for you. But once you are with somebody, make sure you are with that person. If you want to look outside for other people, just officially end the relationship with that person. Nobody is holding you that you must be with anybody. But for you to be with other people, at least you should end the other relationship to get into another one. That's what I think.
At this stage in my life, I've gotten to the point that I would not be in a relationship with a guy where both of us would be climbing bike. Me and my boyfriend, we are going somewhere and we are both climbing bike. God forbid bad thing. It's either you have a car or you're able to book ride for both of us, because I do that. I don't have a car yet, but when I need to go out, I book ride by myself. I would not catch myself climbing bike with somebody that I'm supposed to call my boyfriend.
Many people subscribe to this line of thinking. Yeah, you can say that she has a point in what she's saying, but you should also understand that's the reason why sometimes guys that have made a little bit of money, they just get a small car. The reason why they get this Toyota Camry, the reason why they get these small cars is because of they know that with it they would get more ladies. They will get ladies that subscribe to a certain kind of thinking, and these ladies would easily give them the box. That's just me being honest. When guys are together, there's always a way we converse with each other. I don't think ladies have that kind of conversation with themselves, and this is a typical example of the conversation that goes on when guys are together.
Nigerian girls say top 5 finest girls in Africa. Bro, you look at from Lagos players, bro. Let me tell you something. Just step into the first time I ever stepped foot in Uyo, I was shocked. Bro, the girls are just beautiful. Like if you stay here, you go stay here in Nigeria. If you go, you get some Arewa girls so you go discover. They get those ones.
He said that you will discover them. He's Newton that discovered gravity.
For Nigeria, those are the for Nigeria. their skin, listen to the cool. When I hear
just the cool.
Their accent, I mean, they get almost American accent because they learn British curriculum. For North, they learn American curriculum. So they get Oyibo accent, American.
I don't know how true this is.
They be like another whole country. If you discover girls from
back then in school, when guys like this start talking, it's very interesting to listen to them talk. It's very sweet. You just keep quiet and allow them talk.
Those northern girls we find, we the Christian, northern Christian girls, you'll be shocked. Nigerian women are very, very beautiful. You see those girls like, wow, that's really girls. What Kogi, Igala, bro. My first Igala woman in my life, bro. Trust me, man. All those things they see for all those African, East Africa, they are very beautiful, but they are just one-dimensional. No, don't be just being there. You get the way their face they do. So if their face no just dey like that, they don't fine. Like if their face no dey that over and that long, you know go fine. When Nigerian women get different dimension of beauty.
That is the difference that Nigerian girls like pass.
I'm pretty sure Nigerian girls dey top 5 most girls in the world. I no go lie.
Nigerian girls are still one of the most beautiful in the world at large. Yeah, there are different levels to this beauty thing. If you look at East African ladies, they look a certain kind of way with the face. Once you look at their face, you know that they are from East Africa. If you look at South African ladies, you know that they are from South Africa. But South African ladies, they are very massive, very beautiful ladies too. But Nigerian girls are different. We have the thick, we have the slim, different facial structures, everything that you're looking for, you see it here in Nigeria. I don't know how Nigeria is formed, but we have everything together. With that, we've come to the end of this video. Trust you liked it, trust you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe. Bye and stay tuned.